day. And I hope that you will figure out the power of gratefulness today, if but no other reason for having tuned in. I'm Marcus Holmes, and I want to invite you to join me on the gratefulness journey every day. What are you doing in the next 30 days to transform your life? And over the next week or so, we will continue to share, to reignite, re engage, to connect, engage, ignite those around the gratefulness journey. And today, appreciation is generative. What you give your focus and attention to will flourish. Your attention is a powerful thing. If you give your attention and energy to something negative, it will do more than fester, it will spread. Conversely, if you give your attention to something positive, it will also grow, thrive, and flourish. There is a scripture that says, whatsoever things are pure and lovely and of good report and honest, think on these things. What you give your focus to is what you are caregiving for. It's what you are tending, right? My dad used to be a gardener, bless his memory. In our home, in the backyard, one of the favorite things he used to love to grow were green tomatoes. He got them before they got red, and he would slice them and fry them, and people from near and far would enjoy it. Sometimes in cornmeal, sometimes in some other breaded concoction, but he was known for those fried green tomatoes. How I wish I could have some of those today. What do you mean? Just fry them. I can't fry like my dad, right? But he tended that garden every morning. He was a army guy, and he believed getting up at the crack of dawn. I do mean the crack of dawn. And one of the first things that he did was, after having that black coffee, God help us, he would go to the garden and he would tend the garden. The garden had an early focus for him. And some might say he had a green thumb, but he had a green focus. He focused his energy on growing whatever he was growing in that garden. Tomatoes, or tomatoes for those of us that might want to say it properly, squash, cabbage, whole lot of things he grow in that garden. And he would be singing and whistling while he was in that garden, tending and caring for everything he was growing. See, the things you care for will appreciate and value because you value them enough to appreciate them. Appreciation is generative. The more appreciation you give to the things you value, the more those things rise in value. Normally, not only to you, they tend to flourish and thrive so that others partake in the beauty and the experience of what you have tended. I want you to think about your day and the energy that you put in the day and focus. What are your values? Are you putting your energy and focus on the things, people, and values that you have? If you are, you're in the best position to make those things flourish in your day. Maybe you appreciate your employees, the members of your team. Maybe you appreciate your spouse or children. Maybe you appreciate your body and the way that it works. The more energy that you give to all of those things or any of them helps them to thrive, helps them to increase in value. Anything that you value, you're going to give attention to. You're going to have care and custody of. You're going to give it the very best. Well, my friends, you and I have been given this day. What value and focus will you give to this day? The returns back to you will be through the roof in value. Take this day and walk in it in gratefulness because appreciation is generative. I hope you will follow us on this journey. We're just going to for another week hangout here on the Gratefulness Journey Every Day. I invite you to get the book, The Gratefulness Journey Every Day. There is a hyperlink in the ebook and a link in the printed book. Of course, you can't click the hyperlink in the printed book, but you can copy and paste it or however you want to do it, retype it. But in the ebook, you can click on that link and it will take you to the Gratefulness Journal, which is free for you to get after you get the book. And you can follow along through your 30 days to ensure that you are monitoring and measuring your progress to gratefulness. I hope you will join us on the journey. It will transform your life. And if you want to live more freely, more fully, the gratefulness journey is for you. I hope to see you tomorrow, and I hope that you realize that appreciation